Hey guys, it is Sunday, June 3rd, and I'm here to do my May update and kind of add my April update into it. I actually did film an update for April, but it kind of got messy and I didn't want to upload it the way it was, and I don't really have any video editing software. I just downloaded one and then I tried to upload my April video because I had to do it in two parts, or I did it in two parts, and I didn't have a way to splice them together, and I didn't want to upload them the way they were, and the new software won't upload one of the parts. I don't know, so whatever. I'll just give you my April update here, okay? And we'll do May too. So here we are. So we'll go back to the beginning of April, and in April I worked on three projects. I worked on the Ohio map, and I'll show you that in a little bit. I'm not going to show you now. I'll show you that in a bit. And I worked on Spring Bunny Love. I will show you that. I've also worked on that in May. But I will show you. I will show you Spring Bunny Love. This is a freebie from the Snowflower Diaries, and I'm stitching it 1/1 on some random scrap in my stash. And it's charted for Nina's threads, which I did not buy. Nina's threads come out of Hungary, and I did not buy them, so I'm using threads for my stash. And so I did the bunnies in gassed maple syrup, and I did the light pink in Sophie's Choice, or not Sophie's Choice. That's a very sad movie. Um, Sophie's Pink from Weeks Dye Works, and then the dark pink is Champagne Pink from Crescent Color Works, or Crescent Colors. And I'm not thrilled with the way the pinks play together, particularly Sophie's Pink. I wish it was a little more solid, and I wish it was a little bit darker. I'm not crazy about it, but on the other hand, I don't hate it enough to pull it out. So, because pulling out 1/1 sucks. So it's okay enough that I'm going to leave it, but I'm not entirely thrilled with it. I wish it was a little bit of a better match for the champagne pink. So I finished the bunnies. Well, I finished the bunnies and their clothes. I got to do their ears and their faces and stuff. And I'm starting on the flower border. So there's Spring Bunny Love. And the I forgot to say, the leaves are green tea ice cream by 6 Strand Sweets. So, and then the rest is just going to be a few colors of DMC, because there's only a few stitches and it's not worth finding a specialty thread. So there's Spring Bunny Love. Now in April, I was intending to finish Spring Bunny Love, or the Mill Hill Squirrel or something. I was hoping to get a finish on a cleanup list project, and I kind of got a surprise. So if you remember, well, you probably don't, because I don't think I was making videos way back when. In 2013, my friend and his partner got married, and I thought, oh well, I'm gonna stitch them like a little wedding sampler or little wedding piece. It was gonna be small because one, it was quick, and two, I wasn't sure how much he cared or how much he would be interested in it. So I bought it, and the piece that I bought was this is Hugin by Vervico from their Popcorn the Bear series, and it's really, really cute, and it looks like my friend and his partner. And Um, I started it. I got a good way through it. I had gotten the brown bear done. I got the white bear mostly, or I got the white bear done. I got stuck in the blanket because I didn't have enough thread to finish the blanket, or I didn't think I had enough thread to finish the blanket. And I contacted Vervico, and they sent me some thread, and it didn't match. And I contacted them again, and they sent me some more thread, and it didn't match. And it takes forever to get here from the Netherlands or from Belgium. And so I kind of got frustrated, and I wasn't really sure how much he was going to care, you know. So I kind of put it aside. And that was in 2013. So in 2018, in April, um, his partner passed away. So, or his husband passed away. So I was thinking about this project, and I'm like, I should resolve this project one way or another. And I should either ask him if he wants it and finish it, or something. I should do something. I don't want to ask him if he wants it because I don't want my feelings to be hurt. If he said no, my feelings were going to be hurt. Okay? So, but I didn't want to toss it without asking him, and I didn't want to finish it if he didn't want it because I wasn't sure how I was going to resolve this issue with the thread. And so I'm like, well, what am I going to do? So what I ended up doing is I um I just sent him a picture of it. I didn't say anything about giving it to him. I didn't say anything about anything. I just sent him a picture of it and said, this is a project that I have in the works. And he was like, oh, that's cute. And the next day, he came to my desk and he says, hey, do you have that project with you? And I said, no. I had the Ohio map at work at that point. And so I was like, aha, he's interested enough to ask about it. This is a good sign. So we talked about it a little bit, and I said, well, I had intended to give that to someone I know, and I wish I had a picture of the way his face lit up. Like, you mean me, right? And I was like, he's like, who? And I said, someone I know. And he kind of, so I told him the story that I had intended to give it to him when he got married, and I had some problems with the thread and some problems with the manufacturer, and I didn't know if he wanted it, and so I didn't finish it. And so I asked him if he wanted it, and he wanted it. So that's what I ended up finishing in April as part of my cleanup list. And it worked out well because it was on my list of unfinished projects, and every time I looked at it, I cringed because I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to resolve this project. So it worked out well. I finished it, and I gave it to him. Um, I'm going to try to insert a picture of it if I can. And he actually, I hope he doesn't mind me doing this. He actually created a display in his house of all the things, all of the cards and all of the gifts that were given to him after his husband passed away. And um, he has it on there next to a picture of him and his husband. And it just is like art imitating life. And I think I'm going to try to insert the picture. I hope he doesn't mind. Um, But he sent me a picture of the display, and I kind of cropped it down to just that part of the picture and the bears. So, um, so I'll try to insert that picture if I can figure out how to use the software. So that was my finish in April. And then um, I don't think I had any stash in April. I don't think I bought anything in April. Um, I still don't have my Stitching Bits and Bobs order. I didn't order from Stitching Bits and Bobs. And surprise, surprise, I don't have it yet. Um, so for May, I uh, I brought the Ohio map home because it was getting close to done, and I was getting to that point where I just want to finish this, and I want to work on it faster than I can get it done at work. Because at work I get like 2 hours a week, and it doesn't go very fast. So usually there's a point on a project where I'm like, I'm going to take this home, and I'm going to do something else at work, and I'm going to move towards finishing it. So I brought it home, and I worked on it, and on May 20th, I finished it. Yay! I posted it across several groups on Facebook, and it doesn't seem to be one of the more loved projects that I've ever done. It didn't get a whole lot of reaction, but I stitched it for my mom, and I'm gonna give it to her for Christmas. Sometime this fall, I'll take it to the framer and have it framed for her. I've told this story on here before, but I found this chart in her stuff like in 2005, and I was like trying to clean up her house, and I found this chart, and so I kind of snatched it away from her, and I had some UFO problems with this piece because the there was a problem with the chart that I couldn't resolve, and the company went out of business. And then I finally found it on Patterns Online, and I was able to fix the problem. And then I felt stupid because if I had studied it enough, I could have figured it out. I didn't do that. So there's my finished Ohio map, and I'm very glad that it's done. This is my 5th finish for 2018. The bears were my 4th finish for 2018. So yay! And then when I brought the Ohio map home, I took Hugin to work. I've been working on that at work. And then I've started back working on the bookshelf. And I'm trying to make this my finish in the next few days. I was hoping to make it my finish for this weekend, for tomorrow. Not going to happen. But maybe later this week, or next weekend. Soon. But here's my bookshelf. My little house needleworks. Everybody's stitched this. You've all seen it a million times. So there I am. You can see that I'm working on Wuthering Heights, and then I just got to do that bottom border and fill in the gold on the books on the top, and some odds and ends that I got to clean up. So I'm almost done. It's coming along. So hopefully when I see you next time, this will be a finish. I just dropped that. I did buy some stash in May. Michelle at Heaven and Earth was having a sale on Easy Count fabric, and I wanted to try it. And I don't know when I'm going to try it, but I have this whole big stash of Haid PDFs, and one of these days I'll get around to starting one. I don't know when, because as I've mentioned in a previous video, at least once, I have one Haid WIP. It has 200 and something odd stitches in it. It's not very far. I haven't done a whole lot on it. It's a story keep, so it's not a big project, but I haven't hardly done anything on it. So I feel like I need to work on that. I need to get a page finished, or I need to do something more on that before I start a new one. So, but I did buy some 25 count, easy count fabric from the fabric sale. And then I thought, well, as long as I'm ordering, because so far until now, the only thing I've ordered from Haid is PDFs. I had never ordered anything that actually had to be mailed. So I'm like, well, as long as I'm ordering something that's going to have to be mailed, let me go ahead and get something that I've been wanting for a long, long time, which is the Addict packet. So I bought the PDF option for the Addict packet. And, I'll try to insert a picture of it. The PDF chart that I got was Alice's Advice by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And it's Alice sitting with her legs crossed, holding a cup of tea, looking like, she's going to sit and listen to you talk about your issue, your problems. So I got that. And then she sent me some other stuff here. I got, this is thread text, which I guess it's like a alternate to the floss away bag, where they have a hole in it that you can actually pull your thread out of the skein without taking it out of the bag. So that seemed kind of cool. Maybe I'll try that. And then I got some highlighter guides. These will come in handy when I get back to my story keep. Probably before that. Probably come in handy on Under the Evergreen. And then I got some pins from Bowen. I'm not really sure what these are for. I don't know what they're for. They're pretty. There's 4 of them. But I don't know what they're for. And then I got a magnetic needle keeper, which is fantastic because I'm always losing needles and finding them with my feet, which is not good. It's painful. And then I got I got a skein of thread here. This is Silken Color Straw Flower, and that's probably pretty true. It's pretty white. So there's that. And then, of course, Attic packets come with a fabric. And the fabric she sent it looks like an 18 count Aida. And it's really pretty. It's like a green with a little like blue green kind of swirl. I don't know how true that is. Probably not very. But it's just really pretty. It's like a light green with like a mint maybe. Like, you know how mint sometimes is a little more green and sometimes it's a little more blue. This is it's got both ends of the spectrum there. It's really pretty, but I was not happy because I did not ask for Aida. I asked for even weave. I don't generally start large projects on Aida. The only projects that I generally do on Aida these days are either something that's already started on Aida, which I only have one of left, or something that comes in a kit, like a really small kit, like a Christmas ornament, or like a bookmark, like that Artiste Paris bookmark I did. Something like that, where it's a quick project and it's not worth the trouble to change out the fabric. But for something like a Hade or for a large project, I don't do those on Aida anymore. So I contacted Michelle. Hade has like the best customer service. I contacted Michelle and I said something about it. And so she sent me, she replaced it. She told me I could keep the Aida, but she sent me this 28 count Lugana in celery green. And that's probably not very accurate either. But it's very pretty. It's a nice shade of green. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on it, but I measured it out and it's 18 inches by 34 inches, which means it's kind of, it's like a fat quarter plus a few inches on one side. So it's a big piece. So I was thankful for that. I was happy about that. This is much better. So thank you to Michelle Sayeda at Heaven and Earth Designs. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and that's my stash. I bought a chart off Stash and Load from somebody that I actually know, and it'll probably get here tomorrow. It's I think it's Stu Hillis, and I call it the little black dress design, but it's a little black dress, and it says ooh la la, and it's like a Paris, like a Paris boutique kind of look, and it's really cute. I was actually going to stitch it for an acquaintance of mine before she moved away, and I didn't do it. But that's okay. I still thought it was cute. So plans for June. Finish the bookshelf. That's the first plan for June. Finish the bookshelf. Um, June is Wine and Whips on Stitch Mania. And my Wine and Whips project is going to be a Shabbat table topper. And my goal for this project is I want to finish the menorah square that goes right here and the Star David square that goes up here. At least the insides. I'm not going to finish the borders, but at least the insides of those two squares. And I'm going to take this to work. It's going to be my work project for June, so that's probably about all that I'll be able to do. Last year I did it for 2 weeks, and I was able to finish that Star David square. So I'm thinking if I take it for the full month, I could probably finish the Star David square and the menorah square, or get pretty close to it. And then the other thing I want to do this month is I want to get back to Under the Evergreen. It's been sorely neglected since March, maybe. So I want to get back to that and try to finish page 3 and maybe move into page 4. But that floor, the carpet on Under the Evergreen is just killing me, and that's why I keep putting it down. It's because I'm so tired of that carpet. But I'm gonna have to get through it if I want to finish the project. So I'm gonna try to get through page 3. And I don't really have that far to go, but it's still a lot more carpet, and there's more on page 4. I'm not excited about that. And I'm just gonna try to finish a cleanup project, either Spring Bunny Love or I have this little guy right here, the Mill Hill Squirrel. He's cute. So one of those two I'm gonna try to finish. And I'm still taking projects off my list. Yeah, I've been kind of itching for a new start, but I've been kind of telling myself no. I'm trying to, as Jessie Marie would say, whip down, and I'm almost under 30. I have 31 whips after finishing the Ohio map, and I haven't been under 30 whips in. I can't even tell you the last time I had under 30 whips. I was probably in high school. And so I've been working at this for a few years. And so I'm excited to finally be under 30. So I'm thinking that when I get to 28, which means I got to finish 3 more projects, when I get to 28, I'll start a new project, because then I can start a new project and still stay under 30. I don't know what that project is going to be. I have several things that are possibilities. But I'm thinking maybe when I get to 28, I'll start something new. Yeah. Anything else? As far as life goes, I took the paralegal test again last week, and I was the first one finished. I always find that a little bit embarrassing. I felt a lot of pressure this time. Last time I took it, I just took it. But then I ended up scoring, like, I got a 99 on it last time. So this time when I was taking it, I was like feeling a lot of pressure to like get the same score. I don't know if I did that or not. The last time I took it, I ended up going to the emergency room when I was done, and this time I felt much better. So, I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned. I probably won't get the score for another month or more. Um, Probably it'll come on the same day as my stitching bits and bobs order. Yeah. So I think that's all that I have for this month. I'm going to try to figure out how this video editing software works and try to insert some pictures here. Um, and I will see you guys all next month. Have a happy stitching month. Bye.